The people the broadcast in are sure presented by people with learning disabilities. From our friends and community, we talk about issues that are important to us and interview interesting people to find out new information. This is our way to make a difference and have our voices heard.
And welcome to the People Podcast. We are welcome our guests and the output from the organizer VoiceAbility Trevor. Trevor come into our office to learn about people first, keep and clever, and tell us about who VoiceAbility are. Welcome to the show. We enjoy all that. Could you introduce yourself and what organisations are from?
So my name's Trevor. Thank you for welcoming me today. So I'm a team leader for VoiceAbility here in Bradford.
Who are VoiceAbility?
So VoiceAbility are a rights and voice-based charity. We've been about for just over 40 years, and we support people to ensure that their voices are heard and that their rights are respected as well.
What kind of people do VoiceAbility support?
So we support lots of different people. We support people with autism and learning disabilities. We support people on mental health wards and in hospitals. And we also support people out in the community as well.
What actually is an advocate?
That's a really good question, because lots of people don't know what an advocate is. People who should probably know better don't know what an advocate is as well. So our jobs as advocates are to ensure that people are listened to. We help people to make decisions, so we give them all the information and the choices so that they can make a decision, and then we help them to tell professionals, doctors and social workers so that they listen to individuals.
What type of work do you do?
That's an excellent question, and that's one I've not even said. So we sometimes we support people if they're in hospital. So we might speak to doctors with the person or for the person. We visit people in care homes. So that's about making sure that the person's happy in the care home. And if they're not happy, we help to make sure that they're listened to. And we also meet people out in the community. So that can be helping people if they want to make a complaint, or if they want some help with things like housing or accessing services. So lots of talking and listening, really.
Why is it so important that advocacy services like ours and VoiceAbility exist?
I think it's really important, and I don't think any of us can stress it enough. We make sure that people are listened to, and I think that's the biggest thing that we could do. We're always on the side of the person, so we don't work, same for yourselves here, we don't work for the NHS, we don't work for the council, we're here for the people, and we're completely independent, and I think that's really, really important.
What is your favourite part of working at VoiceAbility?
So I've got lots of favourite parts, because I think being an advocate is the best job I've ever had. I think it's absolutely brilliant because we get to meet lots of different people. We get to listen to what they support and help they might need. And then we help them to actually make those changes. So I think it's such an important part of the job. I work as part of the Bradford team, and it's a really, really nice bunch of people who work in the Bradford team as well, and they all really care. So I think those two are probably the biggest things.
Why did you decide to visit PFC today?
There's a few reasons, really. I really wanted to find out more about the work that you do here and the different activities and sessions that you do. And I think it's really important for advocacy services like ours and support services like ours to work together, because the more we know about each other, the more we can help different people.
What have you learned from your visit to PFKC, and have you enjoyed yourself?
I've really enjoyed myself. It's been brilliant. This is my first podcast, and I think you've all been really, really gentle with me and helped it to be really fun. I've learned that you do so much in the community and the different projects that you do. I think it's fantastic, and that you're all part of it and you're all part of the decision making. I think it's a brilliant service, really, really good service, and I'd like to come back as well if that's all right.
People want to say more information about VoiceAbility. Where can we find it?
So we've got a website that talks about all the different services that we have, and it's a website that can talk to you. It's a website that can make the font and the size of things bigger, so it's much more accessible. We have lots of information in leaflets in different languages and in easy read versions. We also have a helpline, and I'm going to look at my badge now. Our helpline is 0300 303 1660. So you can speak to an advocate on the helpline and they can give some advice and support.
What are VoiceAbility's plans for the West for 25?
Oh, you've put me on the spot now. I've really got to think about what we're doing. So here in Bradford, we're working on something that we call our Hot House projects. And what that is we are working with different parts of the community to ensure that people are listened to. So we're doing some really exciting things with the Loneliness Lab. And we're doing a coffee takeover where we're talking about advocacy. We also visit MESMAC as part of one of our Hot House projects. That's the LGBTQ plus project. And we do a monthly drop-in there. Lots of exciting stuff in the community. We're also wanting to go to Keighley Pride this year, which I think could be really, really fun. So hopefully we'll see some of you down there as well.
That's all the time we have for today. We'd like to say another big thank you to Trevor for joining us at PFKC today and talking to us on the podcast. We love sharing info about other organisations, and we've learned a lot about VoiceAbility. Do you have anything to add before we end the show?
Just to say a massive thank you to you all. It's been a really, really nice morning. I hope to come and see you all again.
Remember to comment, like and share on Facebook, Instagram and X. You can find us by searching for the People First podcast. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.